Hello, my YouTube friend, Pop Comics here, and it's day 4 of Comic-Con. It's super busy today. I didn't think it would be this busy, but it's a shorter day. Sunday they close at 5 instead of 7. I think a lot of people just come for fun today. It's not really like the crazy hunt for the Grail day, but more let's get in our Comic-Con if we can kind of day. I figured today we're just going to spend the day talking about the best tips and tricks to find the coolest comics for the best prices at Comic-Con. All right, let's go walking. All right, one thing I recommend is become an expert on a few comic books or a few comic lines. The reason why I say that is if you know the value of a few things, the first thing you can do on any booth is check out the value. And by checking out the value on 1 or 2 comic books, you can kind of gauge how the whole booth's going to be. And if it's, you know, if you, let's say there's a key issue that you know how much it sells for on eBay over and over again, or like the general idea, let's say it's a $100 issue. You can look at the wall book, you can be like, hey, you can point, hey, can I look at that comic book? You look at it, they priced it 150 bucks. All right, you immediately know that if they price that one $150, the rest of the booth is probably overpriced. So that's what I usually do is I check. I'm an expert in Mercari comic books, or at least I've been collecting them for a bunch of years now, so I kind of know how much Teen Titans are worth. I kind of know how much Aquaman comics are worth. So the first thing I usually check in any booth is their Teen Titans and Aquaman comic books. If I see mid-grade ones for like 10, 15 bucks, I know their prices are reasonable. If I see them for $5, I know they're giving away stuff. If I see them for $5, I dig the whole booth. If I see them for $10 or $15, I kind of look for a few of the things I'm actually looking for. And if I see them for $25, I move on to the next booth. This is so much better than if you start looking up stuff on your phone. Even if you take a minute to look up each item, if you look up 100 items in a day, you're gonna spend the whole day looking up items and not actually searching booths. And Comic-Con has a whole ton of booths to dig through, so you really have to spend, you know, you have to walk, you have to look around, you gotta dig through a lot of bins to find what you're looking for. So if you become an expert in a few things, you'll be able to judge a booth really quickly. And that goes with wall books too. Maybe there's a wall book you don't know the value. You can look on eBay, of course, to kind of figure out the value. But if you see another wall book that you're kind of an expert on, you can ask to look at that wall book. You see their price. If their price is around where it should be, or a little bit lower, or maybe slightly higher, you know their prices are fair. So you could probably feel confident buying that other book you want if you don't know the value. Whereas if the one book you know, you ask to look at it, they priced it 50% higher, then you can assume that the other wall book you want is probably too much. That's how I quickly evaluate comic books while I'm at Comic-Con. That way I can get through a lot of booths really quickly and find the stuff that I want that's a great price. My tip number 2, go back to the booths you buy stuff from, right? If you find a booth and the prices are really good and you buy a stack, you think you got everything you wanted, you go around, you look at a bunch of other booths, you can't find anything you want, you know what you do? You go back to that original booth that you found good stuff at. The reason why you do that is because you probably missed something, or maybe there's a box you didn't look at. I mean, a lot of these booths will have 10,000 comic books in them, and it's hard to look through that many comic books all at once. So maybe there's a box. There's plenty of times I miss a box or two. I buy some stuff from the other boxes, then I go back and look at those other boxes. I'm like, wow, how did I not buy those? So always go back to booths that you found good deals on. And this applies for multiple years. There's some vendors that you can go to reliably every Comic-Con, every year, every event. Sometimes they show up at multiple events, and you always know that they're going to have good comic books for a decent price. Victory comic books, I've purchased from them every year for the last 4 or 5 cons. Not last year, obviously it was going on, but they always have good deals, so I like buying from them. They're very reasonably priced. And some vendors this year, I've gone back to 2, 3, 4 times and bought stuff from them each time, just because the prices are really good. All right, my next tip, you want to go into all the nook and crannies, right? You want to look on the side, you want to go on the other side, not just the main comic area. You want to walk the whole floor. Once you do the main comic area, obviously you want to check out all the main booths. Look on the side, because sometimes you'll find vendors with great prices that are kind of off to the side that maybe aren't selling their books as well because they're not in the main comic area. And so especially on like Saturday, Sunday, after the con's gone through, they might be willing to work out a deal on something they have. So look, you know, once you do the main comic area, right now around here is the main comic area with all the comic vendors. Once you've kind of done that and you've gone through them a couple times, you dug through a bunch of bins, you've gone back to all the booths that you found great deals and you bought stuff from them 2, 3, 4 times, then you go to the sides and you look for other deals because there might be some deals hiding. Okay, my next tip is bring more money than you think you're going to need to spend. Honestly, there's so many times I've done Comic-Con on a budget and I miss out on things that I wish I'd bought that just, they're good deals, a lot cheaper than you ever find on eBay, and it's there, and you're 50 bucks short or $100 short. Just bring in more than bring an extra credit card. If you have to work harder after Comic-Con to pay for everything you bought, that's okay. Because if you find something, not something that you want that's overpriced, but if you find that one comic book you really want, but the price is, let's say 20% below eBay prices, you'll regret it. It's usually the regrets that you remember more than the actual finds, unless you find something amazing for a super deal, like $1 Hulk 181 or some crazy price like that. Another tip I say is go to Comic-Con with a friend that's also a comic collector. He might have expertise in other things. I love shopping for comics with my friend Sean because I can ask him, I'm like, how much do you think this is worth? Or do you think this is worth it? And sometimes he'll be like, oh man, that's a key issue. You gotta grab that. It might be a $20 comic book in the dollar bin. He had it already, he didn't want it. So he's like, you know, you gotta buy this. He's done that many times for me. And I'll do the same thing. He'll, like, especially if it's like an older, rare comic book or expensive one, he'll ask me, he's like, do you think that's a good price? And I'll be like, dude, all his other prices are really badly priced. Probably not. Whereas I could be like, dude, I bought like 10 things from that booth already. They're all great prices, so this is probably a good price. All right, I gotta take a quick break. I forgot to look at his Patsy Walkers. See if there's anything that I need. Those are Patsy and Eddie. I actually just want Patsy. Oh, number 7, 100 bucks. That's actually not too bad. Looks like a very good minus, maybe. That's actually not too bad. I might have to think about that one. Number 16 for 50. That's not too bad either. I might have to actually buy some of these. I am. 24. Alright, the later issues are a little bit pricier. Alright, nothing too bad. A little bit high. I have that one. That one too, I believe. Alright, yeah, and then any issue over 100, I don't like spending more than $5. Alright, I ended up going back to another booth. I looked at it a bunch of times. I forgot to check the Patsy Walkers. That's why I always say go back to booths, because you never know. I got a number 7, it was 100. Pretty decent shape. A number 16 was 50, also in pretty good shape. And number 94, which is decent shape. These are all probably like very good, and that's what I look for. At least they're very good in Patsy Walker, just so that it's nice enough that I enjoy the cover. It's not too beat up. And the cool thing was he had 180 on the 3, and I asked for a discount, and he gave it to me for 150. So basically, I got the $30 one for free. The prices on the other 2 were fair prices. That's about what I've been paying for that era of issues. So that purchase leads into another tip I have. How much do you have? 400? That's cool. Yeah. Wow, that's really cool. The coolness is definitely there. Do you have any wiggle room on the prices today?
Yep.
What could you do on this one?
How much is the price tag?
You got it at 100.
85.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'll give you 15% on anything you pull out. Okay?
Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And another thing, what kind of comic is that looking for? Because like a lot of them, like I said, the Lone Ranger.
There's a lot more of the jumbos and jumbos.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I know.
Some are hiding. This
No,
little
no,
box
it's
is
the
there.
second box.
This-
Here you go.
Oh, that's okay. Wait, no, I just looked through that box.
Okay.
And then I looked through that box.
Okay.
Oh, well, here's fight comics. All right, let me look at
Another World, Frontline Combat, Two-Fisted Tail. Alright, yeah.
these. I'm just starting to get into Fiction House, so I'm trying to grab like the $80 ones before I
Not a problem.
start getting the big boys.
It makes sense.
That way I can get the thrill of them while I can still sort of afford them. Then I gotta start making debates with my wife.
I cannot come to your work though. You have fantastic work. I don't.
These are all alphabetical, right?
Yeah, well, the Golden Age
Oh, yeah.
starts over here.
I'm looking for wings.
Okay. Same deal on the wings.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love these covers. Do you think you have any Patsy Walkers?
I don't in the box, no. I'm
Okay. How about Katie Keene?
sorry. Same deal.
Same deal. Okay. I think I found my stack. Someone asked me about this one,
Yeah, no one wants to sell it anymore.
and you want $250 for it,
I
right?
want 254, please.
All right, another tip I want to recommend is make sure you bring cash with you, because a lot of vendors will give you a better price if you're paying in cash. And on top of that, always ask for a discount. I don't think I've ever paid full price on a comic unless I thought it was a really, really good price, but there's usually a little bit of wiggle room. So I am that guy that asks for a discount and everything, and you'll get it most of the time. And if someone says no, they're not going to give you a discount, they probably price stuff too high anyway. So they want a much higher price, or maybe they paid too much. You know, some people just pay too much for this stuff. There's less room to give a discount. All right, I'm gonna walk around and see if I can find any more comics. I'm finding more stuff today. I wasn't expecting that. We got some cool Stab stuff at Anthony's Comics. That was awesome. I love this Archie. I think that month all the issues had monster covers. Very cool comic book. And then an Archie 19 in decent shape, a 6.0. Gorgeous cover. I gotta put that on my want list. Any other Archies? Oh, I think it's a Bob Osner or something. Love that. Archie's Madness, or Madhouse. Yeah, that's awesome. Alright, I I gotta stop looking at comics. I told myself I wasn't gonna buy anymore, and I've spent hundreds already. But you keep looking, you keep finding. That's the thing. As it goes to show, like I said, you've got to keep looking. Go back to booths you already looked at. You're always going to find something else that you missed the first time. I mean, all these booths I've looked at already a few times. I just forgot to check a few boxes. But this time I found them, and I found some really cool stuff. All right, I'm going to just walk around and see if I can find anything else cool. Another thing I want to talk about is buying the book, not the grade. I know if you're buying comics as an investment, you want to get the best grade possible. I personally, I'm a collector for the cover art. I enjoy beautiful covers. I enjoy great line art. I enjoy good coloring. I enjoy the artwork. So that's why I am buying comic books for the best looking comic book for the price I can afford. So sometimes I'll buy a lower grade that just presents better, right? If you're buying the comic book to enjoy the artwork and how it looks, have it in your collection because you want to enjoy it, buy the best cover. A few weeks ago, I almost bought a Conan #1. He had a 7.5 and a raw one that wasn't graded. The raw one had more spine ticks. It was a lower grade, but the graded one was tan though. So I decided not to get the tanned one, even though it was a higher grade. I didn't buy either actually. I just decided the price was too high for the raw one. But I would have bought the raw one over the graded one just because I'm gonna buy a comic book that I love the cover in a grade that looks enjoyable over the overall condition, right? I don't know why tanning doesn't really bring the grade down as much. I never liked tan comics that much. I like them when they're still kind of bright white if I can get them possibly. So yeah, buy the cover, buy it how it looks, not the grade. Don't just look at the number, look at how nice the cover looks. See, I looked at this booth a few times over the last few days. This said silver and bronze under $10. I didn't really look. I did buy a few things on the first day. But he has $3 horror. How did I miss this? Oh, $3. I cannot resist. I'm gonna be buying another giant stack of comics. I'm gonna buy duplicates because I think I have a couple patrons that want this stuff. That one's a bit beat up. That's not too bad. Yeah, I gotta stop looking over here. Go buy another 100 comics. I love Bronze Age horror stuff. I'll buy as much of it as I can find for a good price. Awesome covers. And I can't find it online anymore for $2 or $3. Usually when online, they're going for $5, $10 a comic now. So $3 is a great price. Okay, I'm not gonna go through the whole box. The Fox and Crow. Fox and Crow for $3. Oh, I bought that one. Wow, I probably could have bought another 200-300 comics from this booth. I realized I looked at this box day one, and I didn't look at more because I just didn't want to pay 10 for romance. So that kind of stopped there. I should have kept looking. I love this stuff. Awesome. Beautiful cover. This one has some conservation on it. But one of these days I gotta put a set of these together. I love that run. Beautiful, beautiful comic book. What's we got in here? That was in the crypt. Man, that's an awesome cover. Beautiful. I could buy all those. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Venus #5. Do you have a business card?
No, we only do conventions. We do
You only do conventions?
4 shows a year.
I might be dreaming of this one. I already spent all my money, but this price is not bad on this one.
I know you have, sir.
What do you got on this?
Another beautiful comic book. I found another box of $5 horror. Amazing. Alright, I gotta stop. I can't buy it anymore. I already spent too much, but another year I would have bought this whole box out. love that cover. Yeah, I gotta make a checklist of what I need. These are amazing. I love that one. I have that one. Actually, I have a bunch of these. I think that's a Mercari. Oh man. Okay. Got some Silver Age Archies. Looking for a little bit older today.
Come to there because Halloween weekend in
Oh, there you go. Got some 10-cent ones. How much is it? 20 bucks? Not too bad. Same thing. Cards. All of these old Batmans on the wall. Alright, they got some awesome wall books. So many things I want. Alright, that's such a cute cover. I need to get that.
What's up, man? Thanks so much.
Lots of cool stuff in here. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna look at this other box. Oh,
Hello, Wonder Woman. Can I give you a sticker? What's up? Yes. Yeah, we'll offer you the deal. So just 4 more posters for $10. What? That one? Yeah.
Probably would have bought some of this on day one if I saw it. And that cover, I get it.
Yep.
I gotta stop looking. So yeah, it's Sunday. Everyone's been giving me really good deals, 10, 15, 20, 25% off. Sunday's a great day to look for bargains, or at least people are willing to give you a little bit more of a discount. Oh, that's an awesome Jenny Friesen cover. There's actually some really awesome exclusives in this booth. Oh, Peach Momoko, that is beautiful.
I love it. Wait, no, that's
Oh, this Peach Momoko is awesome. Oh, this Black Panther is awesome too.
On that side, down one of
Cool stuff. They get really cool exclusives. David Nakayama. David Nakayama. We got a bunch of his stuff here. I just need to order this stuff online because you can do that pretty easily. I don't usually get this kind of stuff at the con just because I can only carry so much. And you can just order online, so that's usually what I do. But everything I'm seeing here, I want it all. You know, because we have David Nakayama, love his covers, and we have, let's see, I saw some Peach Momoko. That's a good cover. Oh, that's Christy Zulo. I got a bunch of her prints, but that cover is awesome. I might have to order that.
$25.
Love that cover. That cover's cute. Oh, and then we have some Peach Morocco here. Here. Those are gorgeous. Oh, I love this one too. Oh, and this one as well. All right, it's like $500 I need to spend. That Peach Momoko cover is gorgeous. I really need that one in my life. Love that cover. It's our last copy, so I'll probably sell out. And Barellas are really cool. Oh yeah, those Peach Momoko covers are gorgeous. Something's killing it. Children one she did, that is awesome. Oh, it's Being Rich cover. I have that one already. Another Peach Momoko, that's gorgeous. There's so many cool covers here. The hardest thing for me at Comic-Con is you can't bring a hand cart with you. Usually if I go to conventions, I like to bring a hand cart with an empty box. Because I buy so much stuff when I'm at these things. I'm looking for bargains, things that are hard to find, things I've never seen before. And I would buy so much more, but because I can't bring a hand cart, I just don't buy as much as I would like. One day I think I need to sell at the convention just so I have a place to bring all my stuff throughout the day. More awesome wall books. Torpedo Comics. More wall books. Look at this beautiful Matt Baker cover. Amazing comic book. I just don't know how they stay in that grade. 9.2 from that
Yeah,
grade.
this is a good find.
And just, it's white. That's the problem. A lot of these turn yellow. He's got some amazing artwork. I love this one with Miss Marvel. That one's awesome. This is an awesome mashup. It's got a little Funko Pop on the table. Love that one. At the end of the day, though, I might have to have Aerie on the back of Deku. That's one of my favorite moments from the anime. I think I need that print in my life. All Might versus All for One. Epic moment. Those are gorgeous. So I returned to Victory Comics, like I say, and I bought a stack of stuff from them that I missed last time. I don't know how I missed these. Oh, that's from another booth. So yeah, very happy with that. Oh, super crowded today. I gotta kind of stop looking at comics because I keep buying more. Keep finding lots of them. I'll go tomorrow. I'm going to do a big, mega, epic haul with all the comics I purchased this con. It's probably like 2.5 long boxes worth. Woo! So I'll be posting that tomorrow. Look forward to that. I can't wait to kind of see everything I purchased because it's been a lot of fun and I know I got a lot of stuff I really wanted. Okay, I'm gonna keep hunting for some stuff. I gotta look for some toys and I gotta buy some pops. They have some awesome variants here. I love both sets of Harley variants. So many beautiful comics here. This is the kind of stuff that I'm just gonna have to order. Gorgeous. I had to go back to my friend Brian's booth and grab the Squid Game poster. I love the show so much. It was awesome. If you guys might have remembered, in June I bought a giant box of old Golden Age Disney comic books from the guy who runs Big Apple Con. I bumped into him at the con here. I did not know he was here, and he just gave me a great deal on a whole pile of amazing stuff. I mean, it was a lot of money, but really good price. I cannot believe I bought that. Wow. So I'm gonna add all this to my haul video. You guys can watch that tomorrow.